Hello, everyone. Today I just wanted to share some thoughts on what some other YouTubers have been calling Adpocalypse 2.0. It's YouTube rolling out this new feature where there's not just demonetized and monetized anymore. There's a yellow dollar sign icon now that's somewhere in the middle where advertisers actually have to opt in to edgier content to have those ads be displayed on those videos. And so people are seeing the message not friendly for all advertisers, underneath their videos. And I am actually very much in favor of this. I think that advertisers should be able to decide whether their product should be associated with edgy content. What I particularly have taken offense at is the way that some YouTubers have reacted to this by saying that they're not making the money that they used to be making, and if it weren't for their fans, pitching in on their Patreon and giving them hundreds of dollars a month to replace the hundreds of dollars a month that they were getting, they wouldn't be able to do this anymore, right? And some of them are saying, well, if this continues, then I'm just not going to be able to continue on this platform. And, they're taking their ball and going home. And I'm happy for that. I really am. I feel like this has been a long time coming. I feel like if you can't be bothered to continue to make the kind of content that you've been making, especially if you're the kind of person who was bullying other people here on YouTube and only making videos from the comfort of one room and never going out of your home to make videos and taking other people's content and splicing it up and just trashing other YouTubers, and that's the kind of content creator you were making. I feel like this is the moment where people need to realize that you are a dime a dozen. What you do does not take talent. It's nothing special. And, you can't be bothered to continue to harangue people and make them cry on the internet or, push them off the platform if you don't get hundreds of dollars a month on top of the adulation of your fans and all the up thumbs and all that, on top of leading these angry mobs. You can't be bothered to do it if you're not getting paid to do it. What I have to say to that is someone else will pop up to take your place, whether they get paid or not, and they will have fun doing what you were doing before. You're not special, and I feel like there's a lot of YouTubers who are realizing now how not special they are. And some of them are realizing that it was just the YouTube algorithm that pushed them into the spotlight, that made them YouTube famous, and they don't deserve the fame that they had. There was nothing special about them, and if it's not for the money, they're not going to be able to continue in the way that they have been, and that's great. That is fucking awesome. This is a step in the right direction. I feel like it should have been more a tweaking of the algorithm and how it's been picking and choosing winners and losers rather than just messing with the money aspect of it. I really feel like the way that YouTube's headed has pissed off a bunch of people who got cozy with the way that they had studied how the algorithm worked and did things in order to pander to the algorithm rather than make good content, And if they're pissed off that they worked hard to, surf the algorithm and now they're being bucked right off of it, fuck them. They weren't going for good content. They were going for the type of content that was ruining the platform, And I say this about reply girls who, they had their day in the sun and then they lost all their revenue because YouTube changed, because they realized, hey, there are some people who figured out how the algorithm works and they're manipulating it, and people who not just follow how to work the algorithm, the people that work the crowd the way that Jerry Springer does or Maury Povich, and they've just basically turned their channel into something not more productive for humanity than that. Fuck them. You know, if it was the money that was driving them, and now they're pissed off that they're doing this, you know, hurtful thing to other people, and now they're not getting paid for it. Now they don't want to do it anymore. Fuck them. Just fuck them. It's not like they deserved the position that they were in the first place anyway, you know. And to hear the sense of entitlement from some YouTubers, like, I invested my whole life into this. You know, I quit my job. I got a microphone with a stand and a nice windscreen, and I made a room, and you know, you didn't deserve that job just because you saw that you were making a little money, and then you looked at how to change your tags and titles to be more clickbaity, to associate your videos with other people, to get, you know, shout outs from other people. Fuck you. You know, you don't deserve this job, right? Nobody deserves to be a YouTuber as a job, especially when it was pretty random that a fucking AI was picking and choosing the winners and losers based on how many people they could get to watch a person based on history, you know? And so then anybody who's a newcomer to this show, this game that we all play as YouTubers, they're at a striking disadvantage, you know? Fuck you for being so entitled to think that you deserve a status quo to remain, you know? This platform needs to grow, and it needs to become more immune to attacks like what happened with the Adpocalypse in the first place, when PewDiePie was fucking negatively talked about, and then they were like, oh look, there's ads on horrible content, and then advertisers ran away. No, YouTube needs to inoculate itself from that ever happening again. And if it takes unmonetizing edgy content, you know, or making it so that advertisers have a choice whether or not they want their ads on that, and that gets paid less, I'm all for it. Maybe we'll get people making better videos, you know, videos that aren't as salacious, videos that actually add to the amount of knowledge there is on this planet, you know. Thanks for listening.